Yeah. Get a little feedback.
Yeah, it's better.
No, my goodness. All right, so I've got to do the names quick around the horn. We got Sean, King of the North.
Almost.
Uno mas. I am 5 in a row for show because that's what the Niners have won, longest win streak in the NFL. And bravo, Corey. I'm gonna hats off to you. 9-4 for the 49ers. 9-4
That's good.
for the 49ers.
Got it.
I love it. Well done, Corey. So we are back, and we're actually going to talk a little bit about some of the fun stuff that has to go with taking one of these trips, because boys took a trip to Minneapolis, saw the Vikings play. It was a great time. But we also took in the sights. We took in the sights, John. You, at your suggestion, which I still owe you money for, suggested we go see the Prince Museum, and we were not disappointed. Sean, tell us
Corey's
about
idea. It was good.
Oh, okay. Credit where it's due. Paisley Park. Sean, tell us a little bit about Paisley Park.
Oh, what is there to say? I mean,
oh my gosh.
I got the pictures right here. It was huge. It was a lot bigger than we thought, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Just where Prince lived. He recorded there. He has multiple studios within the building. And now they have it. They still record there and they still throw parties. Here's a few pictures after the tour. Oh, man. Chris bought us a raspberry. What was it?
Beret. Raspberry beret. Coffee. It was delightful.
So yeah, they kind of turned it into a museum now, and you can do tours there. And yeah, it was spectacular. I'll go ahead and say it.
It was spectacular. It was a great find.
It was a great find, and it was spectacular, Corey. That was the right word.
It's a good picture.
Oh man. It captures our excitement of being there. The three of us being such massive Prince fans.
I am now for sure.
Well, that's the thing.
I went up a notch.
Yeah, you don't have to be a big Prince fan to apprentiate that stuff.
Great point.
Very cool.
Great point. Like, yeah, I definitely went in a casual, and then left slightly more than casual.
Right.
Like a half step forward.
I'm going to take Megan there for sure when we go for the playoff game.
Yes.
Nice.
How many times can I say playoff game, you think, on video?
I think I like your excitement, John. I like your excitement. Vikings very close to
the Vikings are going to the playoffs. I don't say that every year of my life.
And
so
not only that, they're going to host a playoff game, at least one.
We are so close, Corey.
Yep.
Corey might be there in Seattle when our boys hopefully bring it home. It'd be nice.
You are going then, Corey, for sure?
Not for sure. I haven't gotten tickets yet. Thinking about it, it's going to be hard to.
Tickets might be a little cheaper after losing to the Panthers, right?
That thought crossed my mind. Yeah, we'll see.
You think, or just divisional game? No.
Seahawks Niners. I don't know, Corey.
With such a huge contingency of, 49ers fans here, they'll sell those easily, I think.
Oh my God, turning it red. Oh, yeah. Stop, Chris. Just stop. So it's not just the places when you go these places. I doubled up there. It's also the people. And it was really cool. So we're at the Prince Museum, and we talked to one of the security guards there, and had a conversation with them. And it was just neat. Like, Corey, what were some of your takeaways in talking to?
Yeah, so we're after the tour, we're waiting for our Uber, and just kind of hanging out by the door with a security guard, and he knew Prince from high school, right? Or
Prince from high school. Grew up around Prince.
Played basketball, and it was no big deal to him. He seemed like Prince was just another dude, but he told us some stories. Gave us a little, didn't give too much away, but gave a little inside info, and I thought that was really cool.
So I thought it was neat. He said Prince was a comedian. I remember that because we asked, well, did he have a sense of humor about these things? He's like, man, Prince was a comedian. And I enjoyed that. And the other thing so we asked him about the basketball skills, right? Because this was someone who grew up, probably, playing on the park, whatever. And one of the takeaways was Prince was not tall, right? 5'3". 5'3". You see his attire when you're there. Corey's the only one of us three that could pull it off. I mean, Sean, let's be honest. Corey can do it.
You could.
Yeah,
A foot
but he
taller,
was,
but yeah.
he was slight in stature. So we definitely probed. We're like, so was he as good at basketball as we infer? And he goes, yes, but here's the caveat, right? He said, yes, Prince was absolutely rock solid. He's like very good basketball player. However, when he would play, he would also kind of like maybe not stack the deck, but he would make sure that there was parity in the competition. Because I asked, well, did you ever play against him? He's like, I played college ball. Prince wasn't going to play me.
Yeah, he only wanted to play against people who who he's pretty sure he could beat, right?
Or compete with.
Yeah.
He didn't want the ball like right back in his
Yeah.
like $1 billion face. But he did like it was very cool because it was very honest. Like it felt like we were getting kind of the inside track on this musical genius.
Yeah.
And so yeah, he gave us kind of the inside. He was very friendly, a lover of sports. Like I think he's a dude that we could have chatted with for a while, but then the Uber came.
Yeah, Prince was a big time sports fan. They showed his little kitchen that he had, and they said he would sit there eating his waffles and watching, like, he's a big WNBA fan.
Yeah, Lynx won some titles.
Lynx, yep.
Wild, Vikings. Yeah, he was just a big Minnesota fan, which is really cool that he was such a big sports fan.
Yeah, and loyal to his local teams. It's hard to say, loyal to your local teams.
And I like how when he first signed his record deal, he moved out to LA and he decided, nah, I'm going back home. And then he went back and, went back to Minneapolis. So.
I saw that in your guys' eyes too. You guys moved out west, but once you came back to Minneapolis, you felt it.
I felt like
you guys like that -5 degrees, right?
I felt something. It was cold for sure.
It wasn't nothing.
It wasn't nothing. I stopped feeling a lot when that temperature started hitting. Like it's like I can't feel anymore.
Man, Chris, Friday. Oh man, me and Corey got in. We had our luggage. We decided to meet at this distillery. That's like a really happening place. And it was a Friday night.
Line out the door.
Line out the door. We walk in with luggage. I got the backpack on. We got the suitcase. It's elbow to elbow in there. And people just like you said, the record stopped.
They were obsessed with our luggage. Like people.
Like some real schmoes.
Yeah.
And they're like, somebody came up and said, oh, what did that lady say to us, Corey?
Oh, first thing that we heard when we walked in was, you guys moving in?
Yeah.
Well, let's try the whiskey first.
Yeah.
And then she asked if we were selling something or.
Oh yeah, like we were vendors, asking if we were
vendors. Yeah, vendors.
And so Sean pulls out. Oh man, that was quick too. Go ahead and tell them what you were gonna say.
I was just like, no, we're the band. Guys, stick around. 10 o'clock, we're coming on.
We put all our musical instruments in our luggage.
They bought
it. Yeah, for sure. But we never tried it long. We went back outside, got an Uber, and then met Chris at the Irish pub?
Yeah, a pub of some
like
sort.
that,
Like Irish pub and pizza. Like it was the Irish pizza.
It's a good place. It was a good place.
Yeah, it was Minnesota Nice lived up to its reputation. It definitely lived up to its reputation. Everywhere we went, we met really nice people. One alibi, but we're not going to mention that here. But yeah, we definitely were impressed with the people that we met. We went to the Target Field gift store. Corey was in heaven. Oh, look at that.
Oh, the new logo.
I've never seen that before. What logo is that?
Oh, that's the new Twins logo, baby.
Oh my gosh. Definitely the first person in Seattle to have that.
Yes.
Definitely the first.
Yeah. Everybody was super nice to us. A guy bought us drinks.
Yeah.
People just held conversations with each other.
Yeah. Great city. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Good food, good people, good times, good sports. I give Minneapolis a full season tickets holder endorsement. And the price was fairly reasonable, right? Like that wasn't too bad at all. So plus I got to show my piece of flair. Look at this.
There you go. First game. Let's go.
I'm like 90% sure these were for children when we went to US Bank Stadium. I did ask at the door. I'm like, okay, so if I take this, is there gonna be a crying child later on because you ran out? And
right.
They were like, Like I made sure first because that would just like I mean not enough to give it to that crying child. It would still be mine, but you know, little skull on there.
Of course. Yeah.
It's good.
All right, so gentlemen, I would say that the first season tickets holder field trip was a success.
Absolutely.
Any other takes on it?
No, just can't wait to go back again someday soon.
Someday soon.
Couple
Well,
weeks, divisional round.
Yeah, it could
ooh,
be.
man.
All right. Well,
We're
until
hoping.
next time.
My kind of night.